Hello.
Hello.
Oh. You
How
been
are
out?
you?
What?
How are you?
Oh, no, I just heard the last word then. You just went, hello, you. No, I'm fine.
Let me know if that keeps happening. I'll mess with my settings.
No, I'm all good. Been working all weekend, but now I got tomorrow off.
Let's go. Want to see if Aiden's around, do some more Valheim?
Yeah, that'll be good.
I know he worked today, but he should be home by now.
Alright, we were doing that pig thing. That's where we left it. I remember. Saving the baby pig.
Yeah. And the server crashed or something.
Yeah, my internet just straight up went out.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Didn't come back for like, I don't know, half an hour. I went to bed and I was just on my phone with you know, mobile data and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, my Wi-Fi just didn't come back up, but I think it
I
just
told you
must
your
be.
net goes out.
Yeah,
You're like,
but I
nah,
think
my net never goes out.
I mean, yeah, but it's got to be like the service provider or something because it's so rare, and then when it does go out, it goes out for a while. It's not just like, oh, it goes a bit spotty. It's just like half
Right.
hour.
Yeah.
You know, like Steam maintenance or something. Like I'm assuming that's what it is at like
Yeah,
3
Gonzo.
a.m.
Yeah, just maintenance.
Yeah,
That is probably all
which
it is.
still sucks, but yeah, it'll probably be fine for a while, and then it'll just randomly go out once a month.
I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like it
half
wasn't my
tempted.
fault when I had shit internet. Like, there's nothing you can really do about it. You
Yeah,
did Monkey Madness 2 last night? Congratulations. Those demonic gorillas can suck my ass.
half tempted to actually have an actual Valheim server that's on for longer than.
Well, I wouldn't do that, because in like 9 days I won't have Valheim anymore. And in 3 days I'm going to be starting leagues in RuneScape, so it's going to be like non-stop RuneScape for at least a few days when that comes out.
Oh my god.
But I can do whatever today and tomorrow. I just need to finish this farm run right now. It'll be like 40 minutes, then I'll be done. We can do whatever.
All right. No worries.
Tappa, 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 tappa. If Aiden joins, he's got to be quiet. Sarah's got a D&D campaign going, apparently.
Oh, okay.
He might join. Figuring that out right now. I need to buy more Renar seeds. First time chat from Fear Gingers. I don't think that's accurate.
No, I don't think it is. I was just looking at my profile and it was like 0 messages, 0 mod comments, 0 anything.
The hell?
I don't know why it says that.
I mean, maybe you really just haven't ever said anything. Maybe you've always just been in the call and not typed in the chat.
No, I've definitely said something at some point. Maybe I just said something that like Twitch was like, no, you can't say that. And it deleted it.
I have no idea. I do think it's funny though. Been streaming for 5 months. It'd be incredible if that actually was your first chat.
That would be incredible. I should have kept it up.
Also, did you
Imagine,
resub?
like-
Because it didn't send me any notification.
Literally just now. That's why I posted a message, thinking it would say something.
Oh no, I don't have text speech turned on. If you refresh the stream, it'll let you do a sub message. That's how Twitch does it.
Oh, I'll refresh the stream.
Or at least it should let you do a sub message.
Yeah. Go my...
Where am I going? I'm going to, first of all, get the stuff I need. And go. Oh my god, Fear Gingers with the 4-month streak. Thanks for resubbing.
It's like, oh man, 4-month streak, first time message. Thanks for talking.
Alright, where am I going? I'm going to go to Sears and buy a drill. We have jokes here.
I think it would have been funny if I just never said anything ever.
That was incredible.
And just like 2 years from now.
No, because I've
like-
seen your little lamp man in the chat before, so it's you've definitely said something. It's just bugged out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just imagining like 2 years from now when you have like more viewers, just like a room of like 50 or 60 people, and it's like, oh, that's my moderator. He's just spoken for the first time.
One of, I think, 3 mods? I think it's you, Aiden, and Ness.
That's actually turns up a decent amount, so...
She does, yeah. Music's a little loud. There we go. Oh shit. 10 of 10 subscribers. I'll have to set a new goal. About 75... Wait, subs? No. Do a follower goal. How about 75 followers? That'd be nice. points goal of 10 was just completed. So true. Alright, where am I going next? I'm going here. Since Aiden's not going to be around, what do you want to play? Do you want to just do more Valheim?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I still need a little bit, but... I don't need to do any of my trees today. I don't think. Because I just did them yesterday. No, the Calquat's done. Spory will be done at midnight. That's interesting. Oh. Boop. 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 Holy shit, there's a lot of people here. They're all wearing red caps. What the hell's going on? Jin, and Jin. The hell? What did I just see? Oh. I need to charge my watch. shit, that didn't last long. Bip. 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 Oh, I need to bank, actually. So just a slow day at work, or you just left early, or what was the deal with work?
No, it was busy-ish. They ended on like more money than I thought they would.
Hmm.
It's just Sundays is usually cuts off. Like people don't really go out for a Sunday night meal,
Right.
and it's Remembrance Sunday as well. So there's a few more people for like lunch. Don't know, go meet.
What's the deal
like,
with that? Apparently a lot of protesters are like protesting Remembrance Day this year or some shit.
That's just fucking the Braverman lady, the Home Secretary, made a bunch of comments about how people will probably protest and try to damage the cenotaph, which is monument that has everyone's names on it from wars and shit like that. And she was making like a bunch of far right comments and paranoid things, and then all the people who were like, "Oh, this is my England," went down there to protect the cenotaph, and then just assumed that everybody else there was there to attack it. So it turned into a bit of a mob. And she's under trouble now as well for
So did anybody attack the cenotaph?
No, they attacked the police.
What the hell?
There was some march as well for like, Free Palestine, sort of a march about the Israel-Palestine war. I don't even remember which side it was. And yeah, she's been in trouble for the comments that she's making, and people were saying that, oh, she's gonna get fired, and then the Prime Minister again just like pops out and is like, I've got full confidence in the Home Secretary. So everyone's just like, yeah, she's Prime Minister's got less of a backbone than that lettuce lady.
Who, Liz Truss?
Yeah, because he can't fire her.
Why not?
He can't, because if he fires her, then that gives her a reason to run as Prime Minister.
Ah.
Gives her a platform to stand on, because she can go to her own party and gone, you hated that guy and he fired me, so therefore you must like me,
I guess.
and he doesn't want like her to come back as an
Competition.
enemy.
No.
Yeah, but
Suppose that makes sense.
she's yeah. Let's find an article on it. A former senior officer has accused the Home Secretary of trying to end police independence in her unauthorized article in the Times newspaper. She just can write an unauthorized article. Yeah, so while you're Home Secretary, you can also be a journalist.
Hmm.
The Prime Minister has backed Suella Braverman in the face of calls to sack her over an article she wrote accusing the police of bias. Other Chancellor Jeremy Hunt said, "Those are not the words I myself would have used." Blah, blah, blah. In her article, Miss Braverman claimed that aggressive right-wing protesters were rightly met with a stern response, while pro-Palestinian mobs were largely ignored. She went on to say the police were applying double standards and played favorites when it comes to demonstrators.
Well, your police do have a history of that. Of being, like, intentionally blind to crimes committed by brown people. That was your whole rape gang thing. They knew about it for years and wouldn't do anything about it because they didn't want to be called racist.
Home Representative.
Rotterdam or whatever. Couldn't think of the name of the place for a bit.
She's made comments about the police. Other people said she's wrong. Some people said she's right. The opposition is saying she should be fired, but they won't fire her because the Prime Minister is weak.
What do you
And
think, Sean?
I think the Prime Minister is weak.
No, do you think she's right or wrong?
No, she's never been right.
Okay.
About many things. She's never been right. She is like just opportunist politician, just like through and through.
No.
She'll say anything if she thinks that the public will back her. It doesn't matter what it is. She saw it all the way through like COVID and everything.
Yeah.
Of just her saying ridiculous things that didn't really make sense, but she'd be like, "I'm right," because yeah. So, I think whatever she says, she doesn't mean or have any weight behind any of her words. I also think she's rather simplistic. I don't think she's smart or good at her job. I think she's largely incompetent.
Damn.
She's shown it as Home Secretary by being the one who's responsible for like stopping boats and all that shit, and she's done nothing except spend a shitload of money on a barge that didn't work. She doesn't bring anything to the table. Yeah, they made a prison barge. It's not prison. It's just like it's a boat, a massive barge that they put. The best like frame of reference is prison, because it's just like cells and hotel. They put a hotel on a barge, but
I guess with the idea that they couldn't leave to.
No. It's just like
know.
it's just really efficient storage for people.
Right.
So it can house like 5,000 migrants. So they put 5,000 migrants on this barge, but then they spent, I don't know even know how much it was, like £100 million or £1 billion or something making this barge. And then they couldn't dock it. So you couldn't get onto the barge. And then they finally figured that problem out. And then like a week later, they found Legionnaires bacteria in the water that's on the barge. So it turns out, like, it's not sanitary, and you can contract Legionnaire's disease from just being on there, and it just doesn't fucking work. Um, so she mostly just like makes speeches and never actually does anything or never comes up with any ideas, and then just tries to distract by doing things, and is currently trying to curry favor with the far right because doing things that makes the far right like you actually gets you votes.
Right.
So she's a pretty shit politician, to be honest.
Shocker there.
Yeah, she's from like one of the old Boris Johnson crew.
Oh.
And all this stuff is coming out in the COVID inquiry about how they were all just like completely incompetent and just winging it as well. No one had any ideas. No one didn't know what they were doing.
It's weird that they're getting in trouble for that, because it was exactly the same here, but no one ever took anybody to task for their incompetence. At least you guys are trying to... I don't know. I don't know what the consequences will be, but at least you guys are trying to at least make it clear that your government had no idea what it was doing during COVID. It's exactly the same here, but just people are fine with just leaving it still and not caring about it.
They're saying it's like incompetent enough to the point that it was almost malicious.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, all that shit.
No, the blueberry! No, the blueberry! Where'd it go? Alexa, turn on the floor lamp.
Okay.
Where the hell did my blueberry go? No. Oh. Ah! What a travesty! Dropped a blueberry. I thought it went in the floor. Couldn't find it. So I was like, fuck it. And I was moving my arm back. It was in the sleeve of my shirt. And I grabbed it and I went to sling it into my mouth, and then it went flying past my mouth. Just a constant, unending stream of errors. Got another Fally hard task done? Congratulations, Gonzo. Which one did you get done? Kill a Skelly Wyvern. There you go. Yeah, those things actually have really good drops. Every time I get them as a Slayer task, I'm really happy. Bunch of prayer potions and stuff like that. I didn't even think they could get poisoned. Yeah, the current goal in Valheim is to get the piggyback and to keep expanding the carrot farm. 66 minutes to 86 minutes per carrot. Oh.
Yeah, I can't believe it's that long.
At least it's not longer.
I mean, like, I guess like some of the food that you eat lasts 20 minutes.
Right.
So I'm like, I can sort of understand, but at the same time, it's
What are you playing right now? It sounds like by how rapidly you're hitting keys, Chivalry.
No, I'm playing that RoboQuest, and I just since they've added 1.0, they've added content that I died. They added content I didn't see before, so I just found a secret level, beat it, and got a power crystal, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I Claiming a power crystal unlocks permanent upgrades to the workshop. Check them out. Each crystal increases the amount of elite enemies that you encounter, and they drop power cells on takedown. In addition, each crystal has a unique effect that reduces the difficulty of the final level. You can activate or deactivate crystals you have claimed at the crystal machine and base camp. Deactivating a crystal reduces number of elite enemies encountered, but disables this unique effect on the final level. Oh, that's new.
That was a lot of words.
I click it, it just says unknown effect. But 1 out of 6 power crystals. Man, I've been playing this game how long? 19 hours, and I've just found the first out of 6. Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I've got 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 gadgets, which are like permanent passive upgrades that you can turn on and off. One of them is like every power cell, which is tokens for upgrading, that you collect. Your health restores by 0.5%, and it just permanently does that. Every single one you pick up, you get healed a little bit. Another's like every time you grind on a rail and then land on the ground again, your movement speed is increased for 6 seconds. It just happens every time. Permanent passives.
Oh, are you doing Motherload Mine, Gonzo? People seem to hate Motherload Mine. I thought it was pretty chill when I was doing it. It's slow. Like, I guess that's why people hate it, because, like, all mining methods are slow. But, I didn't mine it too much. I didn't mine it too much. Haha.
I've got some like 5 out of 6 classes unlocked. It's good. Don't know how you unlock the last one.
What are the different classes?
You have not an ult, but like a class ability, and then you have a melee attack, and the melee attack is different for different classes. So your starting class, the ability is to just make yourself invincible for like 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
And then their melee is, I think it's literally just a punch, just a normal melee, which isn't very good. And then there's another one where your ability is you summon a drone, and you can do that twice. And then if you try and use your ability again, it will heal the drones rather than summon more. And then all of your random class upgrades, it will just show you 2, and you just choose 1 every time you level up. But you can get passives, which gives you more selection. It will be something centered around that, like your drones have a special ability of their own, or have more health, or do more damage, or fire faster, that sort of thing. And the one I'm playing now is based all around the melee. So his ability is to just teleport and blink.
Yeah.
But when he lands on his blink, he'll do a small explosion. So he inflicts damage. So he has an AoE after he teleports in. And you can change that to mark enemies so they take 50% more damage. And
That's cool.
every 5 enemies you kill charges your melee. So the next time you do it, it does 200% more damage instead of normal melee. And every melee kill heals you a little bit. So it's all about just hit and runs with this guy. But the one I like the most, I think, is the Ranger, whose ability is you just turn invisible and you drop a decoy, so saves your life a little bit.
Right.
But his melee is to throw a spear. And
the melee is to throw a spear?
Yeah, his melee ability. I said they're all different. Another one's melee is a shotgun, a pocket shotgun, that you can turn into a pocket rocket launcher.
I don't know. It's just
there's another one.
It struck me. It's like his melee attack is throwing a spear. That's so weird.
Yeah, so he throws a spear, 2 of them.
2 of them?
Yeah, he throws 1, and then you have another that you can throw, and then you've got nothing.
Ah, okay. It's a limited resource.
yeah, they'll go back into your inventory after something like 5 seconds, and then you can just use them again, or you can walk over it and you'll pick it up and you've got it straight away. And then the kind of upgrades you get are like when your spear hits an enemy, like it pierces and goes straight through, but it'll trigger like an elemental effect, or it'll explode, or it'll mark them. You can have 3 spears, but they do a little bit less damage. That sort of stuff.
Right.
But that class is basically all about critting. Just
Okay.
like it's basically a sniper class. It's just constantly using single shot weapons and hitting all the enemies in their heads.
Told your clan
whereas
you were doing
others-
revenants, and that all the players went there and died. Yeah. I beat Liza P, by the way.
You beat it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the last boss?
Last boss gave me
The,
less trouble than the lightning lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I beat the last boss in like 3 attempts. Lightning lady took me like 4 or 5.
Ah. Interesting.
I don't actually know
Wait,
which boss I died to the most. Embarrassingly, I died to the screaming like clone lady like probably 5 or 6 times.
Trying to remember which one the screaming clone lady is.
Climb up a ladder and she's just like standing there and she screams and attacks you with a knife and a cleaver.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, just kind of like out of nowhere.
Yeah. She may have unironically been the person I died to the most. Simon Manus fight, I think I did in like 3 tries. That one was real easy. He hit me a lot, but he always hit for really low damage, and that was really weird. I don't know if I don't know if he was like doing strike and I had a ton of strike defense or what, but he just could not do damage to me. Just for the XP, Gonzo. Just for the XP. Once I hit 99 farming, I won't plant a single watermelon. But for right now, it's a decent source of XP when I'm doing my farm runs. 55 XP a watermelon, I think it is. I could do snake grass, but with snake grass you run the risk of losing GP if you have a bad harvest. And I'd rather not worry about losing any GP. It's probably correct to do snape grass though, because in the long run you probably gain money. Just like how you don't do cheap herbs just because occasionally an herb patch dies. It's almost certainly actually better to be doing snape grass, but I'm just doing watermelons because they're cheap. Cheap and good XP. If I did do Snape, though, I could make my own potions with the Renars and Snapes. That'd be pure Herblore XP. Maybe I really should have been doing that the whole time. Of course, it's not too late. I could do it from 98 to 99 and still have to do it for quite a while. Maybe I will do that. Twitch is doing that thing again where my chat window tells me I have 5 viewers, but my Twitch dashboard is telling me I have 4. The dashboard's usually correct.
But that 5th one go?
Usually it just means I had 5 viewers. And the chat lags on updating. Usually the Twitch dashboard is like up to date, like to the minute. So I usually can go by that one.
Oh, it's just got an achievement.
Let's go.
Bounce head bonk an enemy 5 times in a row without touching the ground.
Yeah, it was funny. Speaking of achievements, I liked Liza P like all the way through. The only thing I really hated was that one of the achievements was tied to taking a specific boss weapon.
Oh, the frozen feast.
Yeah, and I took the amulet instead because I just decided early on to take the amulets. So I missed out on that. I missed out on solving that cryptic, and I missed out on the achievement associated with solving all the cryptics.
I knew that happened, and I remember talking about taking the frozen feast, that I'd done that, and you were like, oh, I haven't got that yet. And I was, oh, okay, yeah. Because, you know, if something happens later. I thought
If you told me an achievement was tied to it, I would have remembered.
I don't remember an achievement, but I remember that you have to give it to some, like...
So it also missed me out on a quartz, but it ended up working out because my build that I ended up with used 27 of the 28 quartz, so all I really missed out on was 1 perk.
Yeah,
I ended up not needing it, so...
You show it to some guy, like he needs to see that specific weapon to prove that you're a certain guy to deal with or something. So
yeah, you can't just go back to him with that person's mask equipped. That'd be too easy.
Yeah.
Because he's there for the red fox, and you get the red fox mask. And I tried going back with the red fox mask, and it was like, nope. I was like, okay. Fuck you.
Yeah. So I remember that, and I remember talking about how I'd picked the frozen feast as a weapon. But you didn't remember me talking about it.
I remembered you talking about it. I just had no idea it was tied to an achievement.
Oh.
I looked at the weapon, and I was like, I don't want to use this weapon. Sean said something about it. I don't want it.
It was like, why the hell would Sean pick this? I knew that guy was bad at this game.
Apparently the weapon's good, because when I was looking up on the internet to try and see if there was a workaround... No, I don't have Tangle Root. I was looking up on the internet to see if there was a workaround to not having the frozen feast. It was like, somebody was like, just randomly talking about the weapon and saying it was actually really, really good. Imagine all the weapons are good in the right build. Like, specifically the boss weapons. I'm sure quite a few of the normal weapons are dog shit.
Yeah, there's some which I don't understand why they're good, the boss weapons, but I've seen posts of people going like, oh, it's a really good weapon. And I'm like, I've used it. It doesn't seem really good, but apparently I'm wrong.
Yeah. No, I don't have Tangle Root. If I get Tangle Root, I'll stop doing seaweeds. But for now, that's why I do seaweeds, because they apparently have the best drop chance for Tangle Root. Plus, they're slightly profitable as well, so that's nice. Hey, my chat updated. Now it shows 4. Just took it a bit.
You got that twin dragon sword?
I did, and then I didn't use it.
Yeah, you didn't? Yeah.
No. I got it. Checked out its moveset. Moveset was really, really nice. I could see how it'd be good, but I didn't want to respec just to be a Dex boy.
Oh, yeah. You went the other way.
Yeah,
well,
I went advance.
It doesn't work with your build. It doesn't work with your build, but...
No.
Yeah.
I had no problems with advance across the whole game. It was really, really good. I did like the moveset on the 2 dragon sword a lot, though.
Yep. It's a very good moveset.
Yeah.
It's insane that the charge attack, where he spins it around, also blocks.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, and it does like perfect blocks.
Right.
So you don't take any damage. I was like, how is this a thing? And yeah, it just does.
Did you get the nose growing staff thing?
The golden lie rod, yeah.
Yeah. That thing was weird.
Yeah, when you do New Game Plus, it resets its appearance because it's based on how many lies you told or something.
Oh, really? Does it just go back to being like a stick?
It goes back to being a stick.
That's interesting. Does it change its stats at all?
I don't think so. I think it's just visual.
Neat.
Increase weapons damage by 40% against enemies within 7.5 meters and dagger damage by 15%. Yeah, the recon is all just about going straight in, blinking straight in, and smacking everyone with your knife. Taking damage increases
I will be
your...
done in about 5 minutes tops if you want to, if you're looking for a place to stop.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you need a little longer, that's fine too. But I'll be done in about
no.
5. So I can go pickpocket
Probably.
until you're done if you need more than 5 minutes, but I should be done within the next 5 minutes.
Probably be dead by then.
Let's go. He's gonna die.
Well, it depends. Like, I'm doing very well, but also this entire class is about meleeing all the enemies in a first-person shooter. My main weapon is a sniper. My backup weapon is a shovel.
No.
But I've just got the shovel because it lets me basically do a really high vertical jump, like on command, and also does an AoE. Doesn't do anything else. It's good. Everything else about it sucks. I say that, and I'm actually doing really well in this room. Because I got a perk that makes my melee do a wide arc in front of me, so it's now become a short-range projectile.
Yeah.
And every 5 kills doubles my melee damage, and I picked up another perk, which instead of doubling it, turns it into a guaranteed crit. So now it does like 4 times the damage. So I just kill 5 people and then throw this melee out, and everybody else dies. Taking down an enemy has an 8% chance to trigger an explosion that marks or increase all shock damage. I'll take that mark explosion. Heal myself. Fight the boss.
Alright. I'll stop there and swap over to Valheim. / marker. OSRS. Click.
Oh, I killed the boss.
Enter.